It is just about 3 in the morning, and I can't sleep. I was almost asleep a bit ago, but I kept being basically disturbed by a dryer. My brother came through to go to the bathroom. That woke me up. And now I'm just struggling to get back to sleep. And, God, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give or take. I've got I might get 5 hours of sleep. Because 5, 6 hours, something, I don't know. Because at 9 in the morning, I'm expecting fiber. I'm going to get fiber. I'm going to have gigabit speeds. I made a joke about it earlier. I did a little impression of Ernest doing the old woman that he does, the old lady, talking about her. She usually talked. He would do this character within his movies, and this old lady would basically just go on about her son, and it was funny as hell. And I was doing an impression of her, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying I'm not having a hard time sleeping because of the fact that, it's not because of the anticipation. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with me thinking about what's to come, what's to be. I just genuinely can't fall asleep. I feel very awake, and it's time for another shave, by the way. Stuff grows really fast. Um, I'm very, very looking forward to it, but I can't sleep. I've been having struggles with sleep the past several nights. And it's funny because before that, I didn't want to do anything but sleep. And I don't know if maybe it's a diet thing. Maybe I ate something and that's has something to do with it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe it's just the fact that I've been eating even better than I was. So I've noticed when I have too many carbs, I wanna sleep more. And when I have mostly protein, meat, and vegetables, and just healthy eating in general, then I'm more awake. But I also deal and cope with a lot of sleep apnea, or not sleep apnea. Well, yeah, that too, but I cope with and deal with a lot of insomnia. I have ever since I was a kid. I can't fall asleep at night, and my eyes are starting to hurt. Like I need to sleep. Oh, just I feel like garbage. I feel like garbage. I feel like fucking garbage. I feel like go stuffing my face with Pepperidge bombs. Look at people. Oh my god, I can't believe people from Boston sound like that. Like just they disregard the R completely. Farms. Uh, uh, it's getting late and I can't fucking sleep and uh, I don't know. I just felt like talking about it. Maybe that'll help me fall asleep. But just talk about it a bit. I'm also worried about my brother because he's fixing to have. He's about to have surgery on his knee, and what they're supposed to do is knee replacement in part of his knee. He's going to be in a lot of pain after that, but I worry about him. I worry about what could go wrong on the table, you know? And I think most people would be worried about their family that way, you know? I don't know. It is funny. I felt exhausted earlier. It's just been really hard to sleep lately. In a way, I'm happy about that because when I feel just tired all the time, I start to worry that I'm tired all the time because I'm sick, because there's something dreadful wrong with me, because I might it might be something that's killing me. So the moment I get to where I can't sleep and I just feel wide awake, it feels okay. It feels like that's fine. That's completely fine, you know? Uh but there is that level of excitement around the prospects of having actual broadband for a change. And to be fair, it's from what I understand, their fiber, Spectrum's fiber, is the same speed up and down. So I'm getting gigabit speed. I'm getting as fast as I can. I want to upload videos super quick. I want to stream flawlessly. I want to stream without having any issues. You see what I'm saying? I want to stream and just not have any problems. Like, there's the delays, there's the constant drops, the bit rate and the resolution is low. I'm tired of all that. Like, I would really like to be closer to real time when you guys. So the moment you guys send me a message, I react to it and you see it in real time immediately. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want. I'm looking forward to being able to download things for a change. Like, I could download some things with Starlink, but I couldn't download like an MMO. I tried to re-download DC Universe Online. That's one of my favorite MMOs. I like the gameplay in it. I like the combat. The same thing with Elder Scrolls Online. That's the other game. And couldn't download that. I couldn't download MMOs because the connection kept dropping. It would disconnect over and over again, and I don't know. From what I understand, gigabit speed is basically like 125 megabytes a second. That's a lot. Depending on the other end, of course. It depends on the other end, but that's a lot. Like, a gigabyte would be done before you know it. Like, fudge, a gigabyte would be done. Let's see. A gigabyte would be done in about, I don't know, 10 seconds, maybe? Maybe 10 seconds at, 125. 10 seconds. It's about, yeah. Yeah, it's around a gig, right? Gigabyte. So it would take 10 seconds to get a gigabyte. And then 20 for 2, 30 for, so it would take minutes to download a lot of things. I've got stuff on Steam right now that wants to update, and it's like several hundred megabytes. I left it there. Like, I'm not updating it intentionally. As a good litmus test, I guess. Is litmus the right word? I don't know. Just a test to see, how long it's going to take to download that update, right? So, and I've had updates like that before, and it would take several minutes. Like, it would take a while. The last update I had to do that was like 400 megabytes. It took, it took like 18 minutes, maybe longer, which isn't too bad. But if the speeds are anywhere like I think they're gonna be, if they're anyway the way that I think they're gonna be, God, that a download like that is gonna be almost instant. It's not gonna be instantaneous. That'd be stupid. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be lickety split. It's like instead of taking 18 minutes or something like that, I would expect it to take not even a minute. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Not even a minute. Like, that's like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 5 seconds. I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds to get that update. Blah, 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 blah. Done. If the speeds work exactly as they say, we'll see. But it is my understanding that their gig network, or their fiber network, sorry, their fiber is the same speed up and down. And a lot of people had a lot of negative shit to say about Spectrum, but then I had a lot of people come forward and say the ones who are pissed because it's the only option and the prices keep going up. I'm like, considering what I'm going to do on with YouTube, maybe I can at least make the money to pay for the service, to help pay for the service. You see what I'm saying? So if I can get back to getting tips again like I used to getting any amount of money, it would really help just to pay for the internet service so I can keep doing what I love doing. You know, and I love interacting with everybody. I love that. I love that so much. You have no idea how much I love doing that. Like, I like interacting with people. That's my favorite part about YouTube, is interacting with people. Unless the people I'm interacting with are not very nice. But most of the time I ignore them. But there are the occasional jackasses that I just have to straight up block from my channel. I don't want to. I don't like to. I don't like banning people. But there are some very unruly people. Like, I had somebody before talk shit about me, and I just kind of laughed at it because there's nothing they could say that would really get under my skin. And eventually it wasn't what they were saying, it was just how they kept going, you know? They kept going and kept going and kept going, and it's like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and block you from my channel. I can't do this. It's like, it's not what you're saying, but you just keep at it. Like, and I've had people I've ignored before. I would completely ignore what they had to say, and then they would double down, triple down, and they would get worse and worse and worse. That's why I stopped, Boogie2988, that's why I stopped criticizing him for responding to the trolls. Because you can ignore the trolls, and the trolls will keep going. Trolls will go and go and go and go. Ignoring them doesn't work. In fact, ignoring them will validate them more. Oh, they're ignoring me. Ooh. Let's keep at it. Let's hit harder. Yeah, I've come to learn that there's no winning when it comes to trolls. And I'm not talking about the fun kind of troll. I'm not talking Lord Blazer level of trolling. Lord Blazer is a funny guy. Alright? No problem with Lord Blazer. I'm talking about the vicious motherfuckers. The vicious motherfuckers. Vicious as hell. Those vicious bastards. The vicious bastards. The ones that sit there and just say the most foul, terrible shit to you. You know? It's like they're not even being clever. They just want to talk shit and see you get upset. Like, it's not even funny. Like, if you're gonna insult me, be funny about it. You know? You can talk your shit, but be funny. That's fine. But damn. And even then, I try to ignore them. But like I said, they will keep going and going and going. And there are times I won't even say anything back. I'll just block them from the channel because I get tired of seeing it. I get tired of the alerts. I get tired of all that garbage. It gets under my skin after a while, you know? And I don't like to have to do that. I hate doing that. That's what separates me from Philip Burnell. I don't like banning people. I don't like blocking people out. I don't really like it at all. I would rather if we could all get along regardless of our disagreements. That's what I would prefer, but some people are so vile, so terrible, so horrible that you've got no choice. You've got no choice. And it gets to a point where you're just like, oh God, just you are a foul person. And yeah. And you know what's bad? I've had somebody get upset at me before for sharing my address where I live. But the hell of it is, a Eventually, I plan to share it anyways because I can't get stuff at my PO box. I have to get it. I have to get stuff here, because people will want to send stuff by way of UPS and whatnot, and you can't do that at the post office. You can't go FedEx and UPS and whatnot. So eventually, I kind of have to say, "Oh well, this is my address." A lot of other YouTubers do it. People know right where they live. It is what it is, you know. So, man, I'm just talking to be talking at this point, and my sinuses are acting stupid. I don't know why they're acting so stupid. But they are acting stupid. So, yeah, it'll be tomorrow evening at some point, probably after 12. I don't know. And like right now, it is, let me get a second, it's a little after 3 now in the morning. They'll be here between 9 and 10. And then they will work on it, and I still don't know how they're going to run it. It's either by way of it's either aerial or underground. Aerial is like from a pole to another pole. But then there's the other one where they run it. And I get the feeling they're going to go aerial with it, because there's literally like from the light pole, it cuts across over to another pole, the electricity does, and then it comes into the house. So I think they'll follow the same route, and they'll go from the pole over to the pole that has the light on it right here, because there's a light on a pole right here, and then they'll bring it into the house. And that's what I think is going to happen. I could be wrong. I don't know. So I don't even know how they're going to run this stuff. And I tried to get an answer about how they would do that, and basically Spectrum said it's at the discretion of the installer. So it's whatever they want to do, what they feel is best. Okay. If they go aerial, it at least makes it to where I don't have to bury it. Because I wouldn't make them bury it up my yard. It'd be like, you just run it through here, I'll bury it. Don't worry about it. You just bury it outside the fence out there by the road. You bury it there. But my brother's like, you can't bury it there. The roots and everything and the from the weeds and stuff would just not work. It would just eventually it would push up from the ground, which he's probably right. So, yeah. I still don't feel tired. My sinuses are acting stupid. Ugh. I feel like eating something, and I don't know what to eat. I got popcorn. I can eat popcorn. I hope I'm not keeping my brother awake. He's got to get up in the morning, and he's got to go out and get blood work done in town. He's got to get blood work done. He's got to go to a hospital and get blood work done. That way he can have his, they got to find out his blood type, because, let's see, it's after midnight. It's officially Tuesday, right? Officially. Let me see. It is officially, yeah, it's Tuesday. His surgery is for Wednesday. Yeah. So he's going to have his knee worked on Wednesday. And I've got to get up the money to buy replacement parts for my dryer, because the heating coil and some other parts went out. So I have to replace sensors, heating coils, and everything. Thankfully, it's just a little kit on Amazon that I found. It's a little kit with pretty much everything I'll probably need. And it's like $36. Like, that's nothing. I think I can handle that. I know I'm still planning to either make my phone prepaid or shut it off completely. It just depends on the hard time. And I've mentioned this before. It depends on the hard time they give me. This video is almost 20 minutes long. Look, bottom line, I can't sleep. Wish I could stream from my phone. Can't do it. But yeah. I will see you all tomorrow evening. I don't know what time. I'm going to do some testing and some setting up. I'm not just going to start streaming or anything. I'm just going to test and then start, okay? So, it might be a bit before I start up. It might be a little later in the evening. Hell, you know what? I think my first stream will be with my brother, because he said when he gets home, if they're done, he wants to play online. He wants to play games online. So we'll play games online and we'll stream it to you guys. How about that? I think that'll be fun. You'll get to hear my brother talk. Anyhow, this has been the Goof. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.